astrology weather forecast for the 8th of January 2025. And there's not a whole lot. Oh, look, you get to look at all of the dog turds on the dog. I'm just going to shift that over. We don't need to look at that this early in the morning. The girls are trained to keypads because I have little dogs. Can't get away with that with big dogs. You should never try to get away with that with big dogs. We have a few layers today. Mercury comes into Capricorn. We're still in the Taurus moon. And then we have a square between the Sun and Chiron. The Sun and Chiron is the one that's a little funny. The Mercury coming into Capricorn business is quite grounded. This is simple. Mercury in Capricorn just wants to get to the point. We are not about giving the runaround. We are not concerned about what's extraneous. We just want to know what is it and how can I ground it. It's not a creative approach to solving problems with Mercury and Capricorn. We don't ask a lot of questions. We don't reference a lot of different people or advice. We just want to get to the facts. We want to ground things, we want to fix it, and we want to move on to the next thing. So there's not a lot of runaround here involved in our conversation while Mercury is going through Capricorn. And that can make it easier to just mean what you say what you mean, and nothing's left hanging. The Sun in a square to Chiron is weird. This is where we can really wrestle with our confidence. We're not really sure about what our position is. And when we don't have that essential confidence, we can be the victim of the last opinion that we heard. So we have to be careful to pay attention to what's going on with us and feel our feelings, understand if we are experiencing a little humiliation or if we aren't getting the kind of attention that we wanted or the validation we were looking for. Let's not blame ourselves. We want to do that with hard aspects from Sun to Chiron. When people don't see us the way that we want to be seen, we kind of deflate and fold in on ourselves and blame ourselves. And we don't need to do that. Let's let people have their opinions. That's the best way to handle hard aspects between Sun and Chiron. Let people have their opinions. We don't have to have everybody be in agreement that we are the greatest, we are the one, we are the smartest, we are the everything. It can be a bit of a sting when you aren't seen the way that you'd like to be seen or appreciated the way that you'd like to be appreciated. But we have to understand that that's not a measure of our worth, whether somebody gets it, whether somebody responds to us the way that we want, whether they're polite or rude. It's not a measure of our worth. So we have to let people have their shortcomings and their failings and not feel like we have to take responsibility for that or that there's something wrong with us. Not a lot else going on today. We've got the moon in Taurus, which is a more sensual, slower pace to things. We do want to stay in the shower longer, have the hotter water, stay in bed a little bit longer. We're not quick to get up and just get to it under a Taurus moon. And we may take more breaks and, maybe even eat some chocolate during those breaks. It's not a rush to the finish line. So it's helpful that we do have some amount of groundedness there with Mercury coming into Capricorn, but especially at the 0 degree mark, we can have some grounding conversations that could lead to something substantial. So have a great day. Do the best with it. I will likely check in with you guys later today. Bye bye.